Neurogress presents Neurotechnology helping with stroke therapy. In the United States and Western Europe alone, U.S. $100 billion is spent each year on the treatment of people who have suffered from a stroke. It affects over 15 million people per year and is a worsening condition in modern society. With a 180% increase observed each year, it's a debilitating brain injury capable of striking down a healthy person and rendering them completely dependent on care. New kinds of AI-enhanced neurocontrol software and prototypes, such as those being developed by Neurogress, show extraordinary promise in treating debilitating brain injuries. If the early findings for these new treatments are anything to go by, the impact on human lives will be immense. A long road to recovery. After a person suffers a stroke, the road to recovery is often a long one. Treatment is expensive, and for the vast majority of sufferers, ineffective. The typical method for treatment in the past had been to work on stimulating the brain to reactivate indirectly through intensive and expensive physical therapy. However, there was no way to directly target the injured brain directly. The challenge in treating the brain directly, though, is that all brains are different. Our brains process the same stimuli very differently. Whereas a human arm tends to always function in roughly the same way, the same can't be said for the complexity of the human brain. So a treatment that targets the brain needs to somehow be tailored specifically to each individual sufferer. This is where neurotechnology comes in. New treatments for stroke thanks to neurotechnology. Today, innovations in neurotechnology may radically change how stroke is treated. A powerful new form of therapy is being devised, which directly targets the brain and which shows distinct promise in greatly improving the outlook for many sufferers. A neurointerface is used in conjunction with a motorized exoskeleton attached to the stroke victim's paralyzed limb. The stroke victim then attempts to initiate movement, and the neurointerface sends a command to move to the robotic limb. Research into these new forms of therapy has confirmed that when set into motion, the intelligent exoskeleton will use thoughts to trigger repetitive motions and retrain the brain's motor networks. Innovative new treatments like these have the potential to bring a tangible difference to millions of lives each year. AI and our growing understanding of the brain. The key to unlocking these new treatments has been artificial intelligence. Neurogress, an innovator in neurotechnology, is developing software which utilizes artificial intelligence to read the brain's signals and translate these signals to a device, such as an exoskeleton, which might be used for a stroke treatment. This has the potential to be a game changer for treating stroke and other brain injuries because it actively analyzes and works to understand the brain's signals, greatly speeding up the process of becoming comfortable with using a brain-computer interface. Effectively, an active process of give and take plays out between mind and machinery, greatly increasing a patient's ability to control the device. Through paving the way for novel new forms of treatment for a debilitating condition, neurotechnological innovations such as those being developed by Neurogress may alter the course of millions of lives each year. Neurotechnological innovation may be one of the most significant areas of medical advancement this century. Invest in the interactive mind-control devices of the future by buying tokens now and help to promote innovation. You were listening to a Neurogress production. Invest in the interactive mind-control devices of the future by buying tokens now. Visit neurogress.io.